2032 Tech Foresighting was the launch of our Tech Foresighting programme. And what we were trying to do with 2032 was to give our academics the opportunity to showcase some of the research that they're doing now and talk about the implications it might have over the next 20 years, transforming the world around us. And also give our guests, who are members of IBP companies, the chance to internalise what that might mean for them, what the implications might be and what the consequences might be.
If we take the cost of a human genome, which has dropped in 10 years from $2 billion, which was the cost of sequencing the first human being, to around $1,000 in 2 years' time. And that change has been created by miniaturization. And miniaturization of molecular science is going to have a huge impact not only on the future of healthcare, but on other areas of molecular science as well.
Normally when we're looking at long-term planning, we're looking at the scenarios into the future of our business and extrapolating it back to what we need to do technically. The different thing about today actually was it was looking at it from the technology perspective. So what technologies are going to drive into the future? It gives me a different thought pattern to say how might those technologies be applied to my business. So actually quite an innovative way of doing this kind of thing.
I think they're all of a high quality, and all the speakers have got a nice balance between looking at the past and people's past attempts to predict the future, and from that taking pointers about where the future might take us. That's been good.
Yeah, very interesting. Particularly, I would think on the healthcare side for me particularly was interesting because that's not my background, so I guess I had a lot more to learn on that.
Yes, the areas that you don't really know anything about are always the most interesting, especially when you're getting a bit of the history as well as the sort of the foresight view as to what you think will be happening.
Neurotechnology is at the same time developing new tools for probing the nervous system and applying what we've understood from the nervous system to develop new technologies for society. It's a field which has really kicked into overdrive in the last few years, and it's going to have huge impact on your future.
Although in the morning we started with a fairly traditional programme of foresighting lectures, which are very diverging, we recognised that in the afternoon we'd have to provide some forums which gave people a chance to work the ideas up. So we came up, for example, with the Futorial, which is a tutorial of the future.
One of the key measurables for us was the Futorial sessions in the afternoon, where it's very much an experimental session, trying to have people from different industrial sectors actually consult our academic thought leader and learn about the subject area and actually project some of their ideas and thoughts.
I thought the tutorial style Futorial sessions were pretty unique and a pretty great opportunity to discuss things in a very detailed way with a great expert in a field.
And we also came up with the idea of showing people around the campus a little bit more, for example showing them our Discovery Centre so they can understand the way we work here at Imperial. And in the evening we finished with a reception which gave everyone a chance to kind of network, talk more to the foresighters in a more informal atmosphere and start to think about what they might do next.
The great thing about being here was guys have got different views, the questions they ask just spark different things in your mind. This wasn't about people talking about a perfectly crafted piece of research. It was actually about them going beyond what they know and actually almost guessing what might be possible in the future. Because it's only when you start to say, look, there's a real goal out there, that actually you can start to engage bright students and creative minds in making that future come true.
The thing that always surprises me, or always pleases me here, is you get people from all different disciplines coming together. So chemists and physicists, medics, engineers, and I think out of that comes some new ideas and some great things that actually we can follow up on.
I really enjoyed it. It's very thought-provoking. It was wonderful to have presenters who were so authoritative and so authentic and were world-class experts in their research fields, and it gives an insight that you couldn't buy or obtain anywhere else.
Well, a fantastic way to approach technology foresighting.